The Palympic event series seems to be pretty straightforward, but there's still some ways I haven't seen talked about where you can get some extra value. What's going on, everybody? It's Ploto Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Palympics, what the Palympics are, if it's worth putting your time into, and tips and tricks to get some extra value. The Palympics are a week-long event series in Palmon Survival, which happens around once a month. In the event series, there's a Palathon, where you get rewards based off completing quests, the Palympic shop, where you get some super cool camp and march skins, though you'll either have to save your medals for quite some time or spend a ton to get them, but the main event that we'll be talking about in this video is the Palympics itself. The Palympics is an event where 4 Palmons race against each other, and players can bet a currency named cheers on a Palmon. Each of the 4 Palmons have different returns based on how many cheers your server has bet on them. The more cheers each Palmon has, the less return you receive if that Palmon wins and you bet on them. If the Palmon that wins is one you bet on, you get your cheers back plus the extra percentage from the returns. You can then bet your cheers on Palympics again, as they happen 3 times an hour, 3 hours a day, 4, 12, and 20 server time. You can also donate your cheer to Go for Gold, where you get extra rewards such as resources, speedups, and medals. Everything seems pretty simple, but there's actually something you could do while the Palympic races themselves are happening, and it could get you some extra value. During the actual Palympic race, there are different obstacles that you could throw onto the track. A banana peel, an energy drink, and a durian. Although I'm pretty sure the energy drink isn't an obstacle, but rather increases the chances for the Palmons, specifically Snow Kami, to sprint. Talking about the Palmons, each of them have their strengths and weaknesses. The first Palmon, Platypus, is resistant to the durian stun, but weak against the banana peel slip. The second Palmon is Hercules, who's a jack of all traits, resistant to the durian stun and the banana peel slip, but also to the energy drink sprint. The third Palmon is Snow Kami, who's weak to the banana peel slip, but is more likely to sprint with an energy drink. The fourth and final Palmon is Spinchilla, who's resistant to the banana peel slip, but weak to the durian stun. Does this look familiar to you? That's because it's a classic game of rock, paper, scissors, with Platypus, Snow Kami, and Spinchilla, and Hercules just chilling minding their own business. One thing that we did not bring up is that you could actually bet on more than one Palmon. So, the best way to get value in this event is to play the field, betting on 3 Palmons, then during the actual events, spamming whatever the weakness of the one Palmon you did not invest in is, pretty much guaranteeing that one of the Palmons you bet on wins, increasing your cheer. When selecting the Palmon to bet on, I usually choose the Palmons with the best returns. In my server's case, that's been Platypus, Hercules, and Spinchilla. So when the event begins, I spam banana peel slowing down the Snow Kami, allowing one of my 3 pals to win, and it's worked pretty much every time. Especially during the server's downtime, I feel like I'm pretty much solo manipulating the race, where I could pretty much manipulate which Palmon wins based off of what obstacle I put on the track. Actually playing the Palympics, betting on 3 Palmon, and solo focusing on the one Palmon you did not bet on will increase your cheer from winning bets. The cherry on top is when watching the Palympics and placing obstacles, you actually get more rewards. 25 minutes of speedups, millions of resources, I even got a UR Omni token once while playing the event. Though the amount of rewards cap, it resets every day, so you at least want to play one of these events to make sure you get those rewards. After the event is over and all the bets are done, you could then donate your cheer to get those extra speedups, resources, and medals to then spend in the Palympic shop. So to recap, the best way to get value in the Palympic event is to bet on the 3 Palmon that have the best returns. Watch the Palympics and focus on the downfall of the Palmon you didn't bet on, and then reap the benefits. If you follow these steps, you could pull off a masterpiece like this. And that's all we got for the Palympic event. If you learned anything, be sure to send it out to your guildmates, and to like and subscribe for more Palmon content. I'm still a newer player, so if there's any more tips and tricks you have for the Palympic event, be sure to send it in the comments below, and let me know what other video topics you'd like to see on the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!